Go.
Well, hi everybody. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve. It's almost time for bed, and probably for a lot of you boys and girls that are at home watching this, maybe your parents are getting ready to do what I've always done for my children before bedtime on Christmas Eve, and that is to read the great old story, "Twas the Night Before Christmas." Well, this year, especially since we can't be together in church on Christmas Eve, I thought it would be fun to read you this book that I found this year called "Twas the Evening of Christmas." This will sound really familiar because it's written in the same style as "Twas the Night Before Christmas." This book was written by a woman named Glenys Nellist. She's from England, and it was illustrated by Elena Selenova, who is from Russia. Now look at this dog. Come on now. You haven't done that all Christmas. So I'm going to read the story. We're a little too far away to show you all the pictures, but I do want to show you the cover and tell you that this would be a great book. I bought it on Amazon for like $10 or $15. And it's really a beautiful book, and it's really got beautiful illustrations. So it would be a great book for you to buy and put it on your own bookshelf right next to "Twas the Night Before Christmas," and read both stories before you go to bed. Now, I'm going to invite a friend to come out. Gabby is here. It's a big night for angels.
Oh my gosh!
I know, Gabby's very excited.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Gabby has been such a great contributor all year, and Gabby, I'm going to tell you, I was afraid that this was a year that you would go away and we would see a lot less of you, but actually it kind of seems like you haven't gone anywhere, and we've seen a lot more of you, and I'm really glad for that.
Thanks, Pastor Scott.
All right, are you ready to hear the story?
Sure.
Okay. "'Twas the evening of Christmas."
Ooh.
I know. Now this will probably sound familiar to you, and when we get to the part about the angel, we might stop and have you tell us a little bit about what it was like.
Okay.
Okay? "'Twas the evening of Christmas, when all through the town every inn was so crowded no room could be found. Tired Mary and Joseph, who went door to door, at last found a place on a small stable floor. Thank goodness, said Mary, who tiptoed inside. The mice saw the donkey and scurried to hide. The rest of the creatures all cuddled up tight in hopes that they might have a calm, peaceful night. The pigeons were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of breadcrumbs danced round in their heads. The cows closed their eyes and the oxen lay down. The doves cooed so gently, the lambs made no sound. The moon through the trees was just starting to glow with a glimmer of light on the stable below, when quite by surprise came a newborn babe's cry that woke all the animals sleeping nearby.
Wow. Is that Jesus?
Up jumped the cows and the oxen and sheep. Up popped the pigeons, aroused from their sleep. They all came to gaze at the small baby boy, and his mama and papa hugged him with joy. Now donkey, now cows, now pigeons and sheep, now oxen and mice now oxen and mice in the manger did peep. His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples so sweet, as they nuzzled his fingers and cute little feet. Look at this picture.
That's me.
And out in the fields taking care of their sheep, some shepherds were just getting ready to sleep, when all of a sudden they had such a fright as a whole choir of angels lit up the night.
Ooh.
All right. What was that like?
That was crazy, Pastor Scott.
Did you give?
We were yelling at him, telling him wake up and go to see Jesus.
Did you tell him to be afraid?
Yeah. I mean, no. Of course not, Pastor Scott.
Do not be afraid, right?
Right.
Okay, should we continue?
Yep.
But the song of the angels, the words that they said, soon let the men know that they had nothing to dread. Dear shepherds, it's wonderful news that we bring. A Savior is born. He is Jesus the King. Do you
That's
remember
right.
that?
I
Okay.
remember saying that.
They ran to the stable and peeked through the door and saw something never imagined before. There in a manger a baby boy lay. No blankets, no pillows, his bed made of hay.
Hey.
And to that small stable came 3 splendid kings with gifts for the baby, all beautiful things. They jumped from their camels and knelt at his feet with their frankincense, gold, and myrrh that smelled sweet. The stable was filled with a wonderful light, as stars above Bethlehem twinkled so bright. And high in the heavens, God whispered, "My son, you'll bring hope to the world and love everyone."
Mm-hmm.
Then back to their slumbers the animals curled, amazed at this babe who had entered their world. As Mary and Joseph got ready for bed, they snuggled their baby and kissed his sweet head. As Mary laid Jesus asleep in the hay, she thought about all that had happened that day. The mice heard her whisper as she tucked him in tight. Merry Christmas, my son, and to all a good night.
Yay!
Well, good night, everyone, and Merry Christmas.